Hey guys, Jason Kills 32 here. Today I wanted to do an unboxing of Lords of Waterdeep. This game's actually really cool. I've enjoyed it quite a bit tonight with my buddy. We're going to actually come back and do an actual review on this. I just want to do a quick unboxing, show basic gameplay and stuff like that so you can get an idea. See if you like it, see if you want to buy it. This one's actually been pretty highly rated within games right now, so when I saw it today I wanted to definitely pick it up, add some credit at the local game shop, and this is what I got with it. So I'm going to bring the camera around, so it's going to be distorted for a second, and then I'm going to show you the inside of this box and kind of how to go through a basic gameplay. This is really easy to pick up. The rules are a little convoluted, but you know, there's only in a few spots that I had to actually go online and look up. But let me grab the camera. It'll be uncomfortable for a second, but then we'll get to it. Alright. Here's the Lords of Waterdeep game board. That's 4 die. Like I said here, the box is done very well. With a lot of games in the past, they don't really take storage really that serious. But for each different faction of the different agents right there, they get their own row and colors. They keep everything separated. You would start off, you have this guy. Start him off on 0. And then the other people that are playing would do that as well. It corresponds to your card for the color on here. You start off with a certain amount of characters, and basically from there, in your first turn, what you're going to do is take your guy off of there on your turn, and then move across the board to gain resources or to buy properties. You start off with a certain amount of gold, and then from there you will draw intrigue cards and go through quests. Quite a few different things. Basically, the point is, by the time you get to the round 8 and you end, you add up all the points and you see who wins the game. It's very simple. It's very quick, easy. I mean, it's not quick. It takes probably about 2 hours to play. Well worth the time. It's pretty fun. It goes by pretty quick. So, like for my first round, let's see how I could do this real quick. You know, I placed my guy over there in the Field of Triumph, and so that means that I would get 2 of the orange cubes to put into my tavern. Well, since I start off with quest cards, then you start off with an intrigue card. Put these over here, and your guy. We'll go through that real quick when I get to it. On my next one, I want to, the next person moves and I go again. So then I'll go up here and I'll see a quest that I want to take. I'll go over here. Well, we'll do this one. Take this quest, you read it, and see it requires, well, it doesn't look orange, but it requires an orange cube and 2 purples. Then you get a reward, and it also requires 2 gold. So, to get that, I would pull the resources that I made throughout the board from here, and I would pay 2 gold to get that. And then at the end, I would collect 6 points, and then I'll be able to move my character up 6 points. And then from so on and so on. And then it says here, whenever you take an action that provides any oh, that's the purple piece. I can't see it because I'm looking through the camera. Draw an intrigue card. So as long as I have that in my completed quest area over here, whenever somebody draws something like that, uses purple, I can pull an intrigue card. And that's just more to help me out or screw over other players. Whatever kind of strategy you want to play. every time that you take a quest card out, you bring this one over here. There's different things you can do, like you can reset the board where you take all these quests off, pop them right there if you don't want to see, because a lot of people, this is a good way to play the game, and I'll tell you why. Depending on what character you have, I like this guy I like play. Mert the Moneylender. At the end of the game, you score 4 for each commerce and petty quest you complete. So you will look down at the board and you will see that you have a commerce quest right there. So obviously that will be the one that you want to do because you can get the bonus multiplier. Now, there are some quests in here that if you see on the board that you will want to grab, because they're just more well worth it. When they get up into the 20s and 25s and points, if you see those before somebody else does, grab those quests, because that's going to help you in the long run in the game of collecting resources and saving resources. You're going to be able to, whenever you use a utility at the start of your phase, you can basically just follow through the card and go through what it says. It's not that hard. At the end of the game, you will go through there and count there, and then add in your multiplier of the number of those type of quests that they require for the character, and that's how you decide who would actually have the most in there. Basically, from here, what's your main goal? There's several different things you can do. Obviously, there's a token on each one of these rounds. I'm not going to pull it out because it's fine. And then there's tokens all down here through 8. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 on each of these to represent. At the 5th round, you get another agent on the field, another one of these guys, so you can explore more areas on the map, collect more money, get more quests before the ending rounds. It kind of speeds up a little bit of thing, add in some mix-up. You know, so basically you say, I wanted to go here. And most of your characters start off, the first player starts off with 4 gold, and it goes to the left, they all get 1 extra gold. So at the beginning of the game, my first move, I can buy this, set it up over there, put the icon of my choice over there beside that to show that I control the territory, and then from there, anytime that anybody goes on that territory, they pay me 2 points, and that allows me to move up even further. And there's all different kinds of cards on here. Like on this one right here, you return 2 of any cube, and you can get 3 of any cube. Like right here, choose a space containing an opponent's character. Like let's say they're at Castle Waterdeep, and they are getting the king, this guy right here. And then a treat card. Well, I don't want him to have the king, because this says that I can go first. And sometimes that really helps you when you see something on the board that you need to get. So what you would do is you would go over, let's say you own that and it's under your district, or even if it's not, you know, if it's on the board, you would move your character there, and then you would be able to play that spot and be able to retain this piece, so you can make sure you can go first the next round. There's a bunch of very different kind of strategies in there. It's pretty well balanced. Everything's pretty nice. All the art's nice. No, there's not a lot of theme in this game. It's not your typical Ameritrash game, even though it looks beautiful. You know, anybody's played the role-playing game, you'll know about Waterdeep and all the crap that goes on there. So you can appreciate some of the underlying humors in the game, but that's not necessary to be able to enjoy this game just for what it is. So, I said I was going to keep it short. It's at 10 minutes now. I went too long. I hope I gave you a brief idea, and we will be back with a full review on this game. Keep gaming, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you like my channel, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Something you like to change, something you like to add. If you like me to just stop making YouTube videos altogether, whatever. Later, guys.